Welcome back to the deep dive. We're jumping straight in today.
Let's do it.
We're looking at everyday wellness, at home, but focusing less on doing more stuff and more on moving and living smarter to boost vitality.
Exactly. Smarter, not harder. And we've got this interesting blend today, looking at some, well, ancient Himalayan ideas alongside what modern science is telling us.
Right, a mix of old wisdom and new research.
And the main takeaway really is that simple things, how you breathe, how you stretch, even how you manage your phone, these can account for like 90% of your energy levels. It's
Wow.
significant.
90%. Okay, that's huge. So where should we start? Maybe movement, that yoga-inspired stuff?
Yeah, let's start there. It's fascinating because, yogis have viewed movement almost like a form of prayer for centuries. It's this mindful connection.
Okay, a spiritual side to it.
Definitely. But then you look at the science. There was a study, I think 2019, Journal of Clinical Medicine. It showed just 10 minutes of yoga, just 10, boosted productivity by 30%.
Wow, okay, so it's not just about, like, feeling bendy. It actually helps you get stuff done.
Precisely. These small, mindful movements can have a real impact on your focus and output.
So what's something practical, something folks can actually do, say, at their desk?
Absolutely. We call it the three-pose desk rescue. Super quick. First, you've got cat-cow. You can do it seated, just, gently arching and rounding your back. Great for spine tension.
Easy enough.
Then, a simple forward fold. You don't even need to touch your toes. Just lean forward a bit. Stretches out those hamstrings that get tight from sitting.
Right. Okay, number 3.
Mountain pose. Sounds simple, but just standing tall for a moment, feeling grounded, aligning your posture, it can really reset things.
I like that. Cat-cow, forward fold, mountain pose. Quick, doable. Okay. Next up, breath. We all do it, but maybe not consciously.
Yeah, breathing is incredibly powerful and often overlooked. Think about the Himalaya shepherds. They traditionally use something called lion's breath.
Lion's breath.
Yeah, it's a forceful exhale. They use it to get more oxygen at those high altitudes. It's an old technique for vitality.
Interesting. And the modern science angle.
Well, Stanford did a study, 2020, I believe. They looked at cyclic sighing. It's a specific pattern.
Okay, tell me more.
It's basically inhale for about 4 seconds, hold it just briefly, maybe 2 seconds, then a longer exhale, like 6 seconds.
4 in, 2 hold, 6 out.
Exactly. And doing that cycle just 3 times, maybe for 5 minutes a day total, was found to reduce stress remarkably fast. For some people, even faster than, say, standard meditation.
Wow. Why does that work so well?
It's thought to quickly tap into the parasympathetic nervous system, kind of hitting the reset button on stress. It's a physiological sigh, essentially.
Okay, that's a great tool. 4, hold 2, 6 out. Got it. Let's shift gears. Digital life. Screens. We're all glued to them, right?
We really are. And there's a parallel here, too. Ancient monks might have called distractions like modern Maya illusions stealing our presence.
Huh? Modern Maya. I like that. So our phones are illusions.
In a way, they can pull us from the now. And research backs this up. UC Irvine found that taking actual screen walks, like 20 minutes away from devices, restores focus much better than just scrolling through social media.
Right, so scrolling isn't really a break for the brain.
Not in the same way. You need a proper disconnect.
Makes sense. So what's a practical hack for this? How do we create distance?
Try the sunset sabotage.
Yeah.
It's simple. After a certain time, say 8 p.m., commit to charging your phone outside the bedroom.
Ooh, okay. Physically separate.
Exactly. That physical boundary makes a huge difference for your wind-down routine and ultimately your sleep.
That's a really good one. Tough, maybe, but good. All right, finally, let's touch on nature.
Yes, the connection to the natural world. In Himalayan traditions, there's this deep belief that nature, like trees, actually exhales wisdom, vital energy.
Sounds poetic. Is there science there too?
There is, actually. A 2022 paper in Nature showed that even a short walk in a forest, just 15 minutes, can boost your natural killer cells.
NK cells. Those are the immune cells, right? Fight off bad stuff.
Yeah, key players in immunity, fighting infections, even cancer cells. So forest walks seem to tangibly boost your immune function.
That's pretty incredible. But what if you live in a city? No forest nearby.
Good point. You can still bring a bit of nature in. Try growing some tulsi or holy basil indoors.
Tulsi. Why that specifically?
Well, traditionally it's revered for air purification. Plus, some studies suggest it might help with focus. It's about bringing that little piece of green, that natural element, into your space.
A little bit of nature indoors, I can manage that.
Hmm.
Okay, this has been super insightful, lots of practical stuff. So for someone listening wanting to start, what's the first step? Pick one thing.
Definitely pick just one. Don't try to overhaul everything at once. Maybe this week focus on your spine with that three-pose desk rescue. Or try the cyclic sighing when you feel stressed. Or commit to the sunset sabotage with your phone.
Just one. Small steps.
Small, consistent steps. That's what builds lasting habits and makes a real difference over time.
Great advice. And we'd love to hear from you, the listeners. Which one are you going to try this week? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, share your choice.
And make sure you subscribe because next time we're diving into sleep secrets from yogis and CEOs. Should be fascinating.
Looking forward to it.
Until then, take care, stay well, and remember to move smarter.